You can catch a fascinating documentary this week called The Hidden Map. It's a story about a Los Angeles filmmaker, the granddaughter of Armenian Genocide survivors, who sets off to uncover her family's past. Now, along the way, she meets a stranger who helps her find her roots. What starts out as a history lesson turns into a story about survival and humanity.
They lost their families. My grandfather, Hovadim, lost his parents and grandparents and 8 brothers and sisters, returned to a completely demolished village.
Both sides of Ani Hovhannisyan's grandparents were Armenian Genocide survivors. She grew up hearing their stories.
1916.
Ani's passion for sharing people's stories and seeking the truth became a passion for documentary filmmaking.
As I walked on the soil my grandfather had walked.
She went back to the village, back to the stories from her childhood, what is now modern-day Eastern Turkey, to trace her beginnings.
It's still a pleasure to welcome you to Istanbul.
I wanted to find the churches and towns and homes my grandparents had talked about when I was growing up. But all I found were ruins.
During her journey, there was a turning point. She had an unexpected encounter.
I saw this guy taking pictures in an old Armenian home in Kayseri. And I found it very odd because non-Armenians are not normally interested in these things. What's your name? Steven Sim. What brings you here?
Steven Sim was from a small town in Scotland. For over 30 years, he'd been going around documenting what's left of the vanishing traces of historic Armenia.
In maybe 5-10 years, there'll be nothing left.
A bell from Hussein.
Eventually, the two of them teamed up and set off on this journey together.
Armenia and Armenian culture was born in what's now Eastern Turkey, and for thousands of years Armenians thrived here and towards the end tried to survive here until 1915. Beneath the modern lines of a modern map of Turkey, there are so many hidden maps. So somewhere hidden in this is historical Armenia.
It wasn't only buildings and churches they uncovered, it was also the people they met.
Where did the Armenians go?
You don't know. You know better than me.
You can't talk about the genocide in Turkey. It's illegal.
Ani came face to face with people who bravely shared the secrets of their past.
People there who said to me, I'm Armenian. My grandmother was Armenian. She was saved by a Turk. My grandfather became a Muslim. He said it. I froze and melted together.
Any survivors were either assimilated or expelled. Today there's only a tiny number of Armenians living in Turkey, and almost none of them are living in historical Armenia.
Ani says while trekking through the mountains and facing her family's past, she realized how much what happened then matters today.
People are hating each other because of how they were born, because of how they look, because of what group they belong to, rather than seeing that we all belong to the same common human race. And yes, our identity matters. That makes us rich, it makes us who we are, and it makes us appreciate others.
The Hidden Map makes its debut nationwide on NBC LX April 23rd through 25th. You can stream it or you can check it out. Go to your channel listings, lx.com, and you will find where to watch it and get some more information there.
Wow, what a great story. That was really fabulous. It was great to see a different perspective as well. Stevenson, I believe, who was featured in there.
Steve Sims, yeah.
Yeah, how he was just so interested in history, and then, you know, he come out with this totally different perspective, and you meet these incredible people along the way.
Well, he was there as an explorer, right? So he's there looking at buildings and relics, but she's there on this deeper mission. She's trying to trace her grandparents' old village, but the two of them come together and have this amazing journey. So it's really neat. I hope you do check it out.
All right, Alexia, thank you. That was great.